All right, Chapter 9, treating of the virtue and efficacy of perfumes or suffumigations and vapors, and to what planets they are properly and rightly attributed. It is necessary, before we come to the operative or practical part of talismanic magic, to shew the compositions of fumes or vapors that are proper to the stars and are of great force for the opportunely receiving of celestial gifts under the rays of the stars, inasmuch as they strongly work upon the air and breath, for our breath is very much changed by such kind of vapors, both vapors be of the other like. The air being also through the said vapors easily moved or infected with the qualities of inferiors or celestial, daily quickly penetrating our breast and vitals, does wonderfully reduce us to the like qualities. Let no man wonder how great things suffumigations can do in the air, especially when they shall, with porphyry, consider that by certain vapors exhaled from proper suffumigations, aerial spirits are raised, also thunder and lightnings and the like. As the liver of a chameleon, being burnt on the housetop, will raise showers and lightnings, the same effect has the head and throat if they are burnt with wooden or oak and wood. There are some suffumigations under the influences of the stars that cause images of spirits to appear in the air or elsewhere. For if coriander, smallage, henbane, and hemlock be made to fume by invocations, spirits will soon come together, being attracted by the vapors which are most congruous to their own natures. Hence they are called the herbs of the spirits. Also it is said that if a fume be made of the root of the reedy herb sagapen, with the juice of hemlock and henbane, and the herb tapsus, barbatus, red sanders, and black poppy, it will likewise make strange shapes appear. But if a suffume be made of smallage, it chases them away and destroys their visions. Again, if a perfume be made of calamint, peony, mint, and palma Christi, it drives away all evil spirits and vain imaginations. Likewise, by certain fumes, animals are gathered together and put to flight. Pliny mentions concerning the stone lapis that if the fume thereof, all beasts are attracted together. The bones in the upper part of the throat of a hart being burnt bring serpents together, but the horn of the hart being burnt chases away the same. Likewise, a fume of peacock's feathers does the same. Also, the lungs of an ass being burnt puts all poisonous things to flight, and the fume of the burnt hoof of a horse drives away mice. The same does the hoof of a mule, and with the hoof of the left foot flies are driven away. And if a house or any place be smoked with the gall of the cuttlefish, made into a confection with red storax, roses, and ligum aloes, and then there be some sea water or blood cast into that place, the whole house will seem to be full of water or blood. Now, such kind of vapors as these we must conceive to infect the body and infuse a virtue into it, which continues long, even as the poisonous vapor of the pestilence, being kept for 2 years in the walls of a house, infects the inhabitants. And as the contagion of pest or leprosy lying hid in an garment will long after infect him that wears it. Yikes. Now there are certain suffumigations used to almost all our instruments of magic, of which hereafter, such as images, rings, etc. For some of the magicians say that if any one shall hide gold or silver or any other such like precious thing, the moon being in conjunction with the sun, and shall perfume the place with coriander, saffron, henbane, smallage, and black poppy, of each the same quantity, and bruised together and tempered with the juice of hemlock. That thing which is so hid shall never be taken away therefrom. From that spirits shall continually keep it, and if anyone shall endeavor to take it away by force, they shall be hurt or struck with a frenzy. And Hermes says, there is nothing like the fume of spermaceti for the raising up of spirits. Therefore, if a fume be made of that, lignum, aloes, pepperwort, musk, saffron, and red storax, tempered together with the blood of a lapwing or bat, it will quickly gather airy spirits to the place where it is used. And if it be used about the graves of the dead, it will attract spirits and ghosts thither. Now the use of suffumigations is this, that whenever we set about making any talisman, image, or the like under the rule of dominion of any star or planet, we should by no means omit the making of the suffumigation appropriate to that planet or constellation under which we desire to work any effect or wonderful operation. As for instance, when we direct any work to the sun, we must suffume with solary things, if to the moon with lunary things, and so of the rest. And we must be careful to observe that as there is a contrariety or antipathy in the natures of the stars and planets and their spirits, so there is also in suffumigations. For there is an antipathy between lignum, aloes, and sulfur, frankincense, and quicksilver, and spirits that are raised by the fume of lignum, aloes, are laid by the burning of sulfur. For the learned Proclus gives an example of a spirit that appeared in the form of a lion, furious and raging. By setting a white cock before the apparition, it soon vanished away, because there is so great a contrariety between a cock and a lion. And let this suffice for a general observation. In these kinds of things, we shall proceed with shewing distinctly the composition of the several fumes appropriated to the 7 planets. That's it.